family will always be there, even when they're not, because the traditions that are created will be passed down from one generation to the next. Built Ford proud. Champion Ford in Owensboro.
Well, good evening and good morning and welcome to Eastern Kentucky University. Hey, it's William Warfield here with you as we get ready for the Murray Lady Tigers taking on the Owensboro Catholic Lady Aces. I want to thank Champion Ford over there in Owensboro for helping us bring you today's game. And again, we appreciate all their support here on the network. Champion Ford, go test drive one of those vehicles over there and let them know that you appreciate us bringing you not only the Owensboro Catholic Lady Aces, but maybe you folks down in Murray can check them out too. Get on their website, send them an email or something like that, and just tell them thank you for sponsoring today's game between the Murray Tigers and the Owensboro Catholic Lady Aces. We're going to step out. We'll come back here in just a few moments. They got about 15 minutes before tip-off in this one. They're going to start it a little late, simply due to the fact that the game beforehand went a little over than scheduled. The coaches called a lot of timeouts in that game. So here we go. We'll be back here in just a few moments, folks.
What's your starting five? How about this one? Mild, hot, Cajun, barbecue, and teriyaki. It's the flavors of Mingua beef jerky, each one handmade from Ronnie Mingua's all-natural recipe using top-quality beef. That's what makes Mingua beef jerky stand out. Take it from me, Tom Leach. Pick up a package today, and if you don't see it, ask for it. And check them out online at minguabeefjerky.com. That's M-I-N-G-U-A beefjerky.com. And go there today to see their newest product, Mingua beef jerky meat sticks in mild, hot, or honey barbecue.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
I work really hard, but I don't make a whole lot of money. And now, my hours are being cut back at work. I've gotten so far behind on my bills, I feel like I'll never get caught up.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
We're not going to judge you.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free.
859-CALL-US.
In Lexington and now in London.
The future of healthcare seems dark at times, but for patients in Kentucky with diagnostic imaging needs, there's a place with clarity and a compassionate staff. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI provides quality patient care while saving you hundreds to thousands of dollars as compared to hospital-based centers. Remember, for your medical imaging needs, you have a choice. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
There are 50 Whitaker Bank locations serving Kentucky communities just like mine.
61 Whitaker Bank ATMs throughout Kentucky make getting quick access to cash easy.
Whitaker Bank staff serves the needs of nearly 70,000 Kentucky customers every day.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 496 Kentucky schools.
Over 282,000 students benefit from Whitaker Bank's Kentucky education initiatives.
Whitaker Bank has contributed almost $441,000 to education programs for the advancement of Kentucky's youth.
We share your passion, Kentucky.
Love the bank that loves you back.
Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. By the number.
Welcome back here to Eastern Kentucky University, where we're going to have the Owensboro Catholic Lady Aces. They're going to be taking on the Murray High Tigers. And looking forward to bringing you this game here today. I know a lot of folks down in Murray still watching in the classroom this morning on this beautiful Friday morning. And shout out to all those folks. Matter of fact, Owensboro Catholic, they had classrooms send in pictures as well the other day. If you're watching in the classroom, do so. Send in those pictures, and we'll tweet those out. Maybe even add it into the broadcast here. Who knows? Maybe we can find a way to get it into the broadcast and get it out there as well. But again, appreciate everybody for tuning in this morning. And if you don't mind, send an email to the folks over there at Champion Ford, or text them, or follow them on Twitter, Champion Ford, @Champion Ford, and tell them thank you, because they're the reason why we can bring you this game today. It's out of our market game, but we certainly appreciate their support to help bring this game to you. And we like to cover more of these two teams. I think it'll be awesome to do so, especially if you all got a big event coming up or something like that. Whether you're Murray or Owensboro Catholic, if you got a big event coming up and we can find a sponsor for it, and certainly make it worth everybody's time to come down there as far as the crew goes, be able to pay them a little bit, camera guys, that kind of thing. It'd be awesome to do some of your all's big events that you got going on. But we got about 8:56 left to go before we start this ball game. We'll have starting lineups. They've already done the national anthem for the first game today, so we won't have that before this game. We'll just get right into the starting lineups. Playing a little bow wow here at the Coliseum. It's the Paul S. McBrayer Arena here on the campus of Eastern Kentucky University, the site of this year's and last year's 2018 and 2019 All-A Classic. Go ahead and get your shout-outs out if you want. Big E says he's watching in the math class. Thanks for tuning in, Big E. Daisha Doss is watching. Lori Edminister, she's watching. A lot of folks from Murray tuning in right now. A lot of folks from Owensboro Catholic, it looks like, tuning in too. As I'm looking up and down the numbers coming in here. You guys, for each one of the games last time, we had over 3,000 viewers for the Murray game last time, and then about 2,500 viewers for the Owensboro Catholic game, the last game. And again, we appreciate all those, and those are real viewers, by the way, that get onto the website, either through YouTube, through Facebook, or through PrepSpin to watch the game. We will be following YouTube comments today. We're not going to be keeping a close eye on the Facebook comments. Honestly, folks that are watching on Facebook, we just put that out there just to get it in front of more people. But if you want better quality, watch the YouTube version. You can get 1080p on YouTube. 720p is the highest that Facebook allows us to stream at. So keep that in mind. If you want better quality, check it out on YouTube. And you got the live chat too, so it's pretty cool. Facebook gives us an opportunity to network with more people, I think, as far as sharing the broadcast. But YouTube certainly is the better quality. All right, with that being said, I'm the tech guy, right? I'm the tech guy. So today we got a busy day. Today here at the All-A Classic, we got a busy day. We've got, in this game, we've got, of course, Murray and Owensboro Catholic. In the next game, we're going to have Berea, and Berea's taking on West Carter. We'll have that game on the network today. And then we will have, later on this evening, we'll have LCA taking on Mayfield. That'll be a good game in boys basketball. And then we'll also have Danville and Shelby Valley going toe-to-toe tonight. So a jam action-packed day here today on PrepSpin with all these games that we've got going on. Amy Long McDowell says, we are ready at Murray High, cheering on Mackenzie Turley, Angela Gearhart, and Amy Sue as they represent our accounting class. Hey, do you guys remember that last second shot by Gearhart? I'm gonna look, and I know the Owensboro Catholic fans are like, let's just go ahead and get this one on here between Owensboro Catholic and Murray. But for the Murray fans out there, let's relive that moment for a second. Let's relive that moment, and we'll do it right now. This is how it went down the other day. Is Angela Gearhart with a last-second shot to defeat Danville. 7.2 is the official time. We'll wait till that syncs up. Now it does. Here we go. Gearhart with the basket. Yes! Gearhart wins it for Murray. My goodness. We saw the opening to the basket right there, and Gearhart, it's a final, folks. Murray just defeats Danville 56-54. Gearhart had an opening to the basket and scored. My goodness. I got distracted a little bit. The radio crew made a really, really nice call on that next to me. And I got excited because they were so excited. You guys got a great radio crew down there at Murray. Let me show you this again. Watch this. You see is, I mean, we're going to round it back, and we'll show you that she gets it off here. Watch the clock above the basket. You see 0.7 seconds, so when she released it from her hand, 0.9 was on there, and she scored just like that. Wow. Fast forward this again for you. Right there. My goodness. Was that not a memory or what? How about that? I'm still, you know, that may go down as one of the greatest last-second shots in All-A Classic history. I mean, that's going to stay around for a long time. Missy Tish says that video will never get old. And then Mark Bogus. Coach Bogus and his health class are rooting on the Lady Tigers this morning. Thanks, Coach. I'm going to retweet your all's tweet here. You can follow us on Twitter at PrepSpin, PrepSpin. And we're getting ready to get the Murray Tigers and the Owensboro Catholic Lady Aces going here in Richmond, Kentucky. Such a beautiful area here in Richmond. It's a big college town, no doubt about it. And this gym, this arena, looks more like a, you know, of course I've been all over the country covering high school sports, but this looks like one of the big high school gyms in Texas or Indiana or some places here in Kentucky, as a matter of fact. But it's got that old school feel to it, and that's what makes it special, I think. The sound, the acoustics when you're in the stands is amazing. The lights, the LED lights above the floor makes the floor vibrant. Just an amazing place. Understand Lizzie Curtis of Murray will be getting the art award today. If we get an opportunity, we'll try to get that on camera and make that happen for you. But looks like we're going in for the starting lineups right now. So with that being said, starting lineups coming right at you here in just a second. Catholic introducing their players here. Spencer Harvey. Anna McKay. Lyon. Sarah Clemens. And Mackenzie Keelan. That's your 5 starters. Again, it's Harvey, McCray, Lyon, Clemens, and Keelan. They're coached by Michael I'm trying to read his autograph here. I'll get that for you in just a second. Of course, Wyatt Fausty, head coach of Murray. Mackenzie Turley. Parker Greer getting a nod. She came up big at first game. Callie Carver. Angela Gearhart going to be introduced next. And Lizzie Curtis, who made a huge 3 in that first game. Lizzie Curtis made a huge 3 in that first game, if you guys remember right. That tied up the ball game. Danville came back on the other end, missed their shot. Murray ended up with actually they didn't miss their shot. It was Parker Greer. They got the steal. That's what happened. Parker Greer got the steal. And then Murray, with Angela Gerhardt's shot, ended up winning that ball game. So here we go. Murray and Owensboro Catholic. Lizzie Curtis should be jumping up one-on-one with Sarah Beth Clemens here. Thanks to Champion Ford. Champion Ford, go test drive one of those vehicles and tell them thank you for sponsoring today's game. Owensboro Catholic with a basketball. I love the jerseys that the Lady Aces have. That green and that yellow with the black trim on it is really, really awesome. Murray Tigers kind of look like Missouri out there a little bit. Put up, no good. Big rebound underneath by Callie Carver. She cleared that rebound right there. And Gerhardt gets it back over to Carver. Carver. Back out top here to Gerhardt. Murray beat Owensboro Catholic last year, if you recall the game last year in this All-A Classic. By the way, we are recording every game here, so if you're interested in a copy either on DVD or a digital copy of the game, let us know and we can make that happen. We sell those for 30 bucks. All proceeds go back to our coverage, so keep that in mind. Up top, Turley with it. Turley having issues there. Good defense by Spencer Harvey. Gerhardt swings it back over here to Greer. Greer swinging it over to Turley in the right wing. Back out top again here, Gerhardt. I believe Coach Wyatt Faust has a history with Owensboro Catholic too. I want to say that he may have been assistant coach maybe, as missed shot. Parker Greer left it a little short, cleared out of there by this very tall, physical Owensboro Catholic team. Battle down low, shot no good. Put up, however, is good. And getting that shot to fall for Owensboro Catholic, Hannah McKay. Hannah McKay knocking that one down. Let's watch it here again real quick. McKay with the rebound and the putback. UPS Kentucky loses the replay. Free throw on the way. Is good. 3-0 Owensboro Catholic with the lead. McKay with those 3 points to start us out here in Richmond, Kentucky. Gerhardt down an opening, is going to be fouled as she makes her way to the basket. And Gerhardt will find a trip to the line here. First free throw, good. Second free throw on its way. Count it, nothing but net. Solid free throw shooter for Murray is Gerhardt. Here comes Spencer Harvey with the basketball. Telling her teammates over here, in particular Keelan, where to go there. She was telling her, trying to move the traffic around a little bit. Backing up, dishing off down low, and the shot is up. Count it for Lyon, Madeline Lyon. To get that one to fall. Owensboro Catholic leading the ball game right now, 5-2. Free throw good, 6-2. Murray with the ball, moving right to left on your screen. Gerhardt crossing over there. She got past Lyon briefly. Screen out top by Carver, but Lyon went around it. Here's Turley with the rock. They're watching in room 305. Thanks so much for tuning in room 305. Down low with a nice pass and a put up and a score there for the Tigers. Jump shot no good, and on the rebound we've got a foul. Who's it going to go against? I believe they called it on Turley. They did. They called it on Turley. 6-4 our score. Turley picks up her first foul of the ball game. That's the team's third. Owensboro Catholic with the rock. Driving inside, little floater high up off the glass. Count it. McKay. Excuse me, Clemens. That was Clemens with the basket. Here's Gearhart. Curtis. Lizzie Curtis had, I want to say, 4 threes in that first game. Maybe 5. I believe it was 4 threes. Of course, that big one against Danville was the one that tied it up. Curtis, she'll take a 3 here. Man, it went around the world and spit back out. 8-4 our score. Driving baseline, Owensboro Catholic. We got a traveling called against the Lady Aces. Hannah McKay walked with the ball. Greer gets it to Gearhart as Gearhart brings the ball up the floor. In the ball game right now is Isabella Henning for Owensboro Catholic. She's on Gearhart. Curtis being picked up by McKay. Curtis dribbles to her left. Greer, Gearhart. Gearhart, nice move to the hoop, dishes off, however, count the basket. Basket good by Carver. Free throw, good. That was an exciting shot. That was a good dish. And Carver knocks down that shot she just kind of threw up there. There's a nice lay-in, too, by OCAF. That was Henning on the basket. 10-7 our score. 10-7. You guys are too kind. Too kind. Thank you. Looking at some of the tweets coming in between the quick break. Turley with the basketball. Turley looking for somewhere to go, gets it to Curtis. Back over to Gearhart out top. Gearhart, a sophomore for this Murray Tiger team. Gearhart kicks it out. That was Greer that had a touch on it. Now Carver. Carver, now she's got the dual ponytails and she's wearing number 11. There's Curtis with a long 3. Yes! Curtis knocking it down from NBA range. But I was talking about the ponytails. Carver, when her ponytails are down the right way, there's a 3 for OCAF. That was Henning. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this or not. It picked up the pace here. But Carver's ponytail covers up her 11 on the back of her jersey at that time. It's hard to see. 3 from the wing, no good. There, I got it out, finally. And we got, the ball goes out of bounds. It'll come back to Owensboro Catholic. 13-10 our score. You're watching the game live here on PrepSpin.com. William Warfield here with you courtside. Gary Ball will join me in the next game. And we got, well, I'll take that back, in 2 games tonight. Gary Ball will be here with Lexington Christian Academy. Henning going to drive to the hoop. layup unsuccessful. Champion Ford, thank them for helping us bring you this game today. Everybody in Murray should send Champion Ford a thank you email if you can. There's a block shot. Underneath, however, and Carver puts it up and in. Carver in the ball game now has 5. Leading scorer right now for Murray. Leading scorer for Owensboro Catholic with 5 is Henny. She didn't even start the ball game. Three on the way from Henny. No good. On the box out, we got a foul. It's going to appear to be over the back, and it's going to go against Mackenzie Keelan. 13-12 our score. Owensboro Catholic with a 1-point lead over Murray. We're in the first quarter of play here in Richmond, Kentucky. A bunch of classrooms sending us pictures. We love it. Greer with the rock. Gives it to Gearhart. Coach Wyatt Faust cheering on his team here from the sideline. Coach from Owensboro Catholic, I believe that's Coach Robertson. Over on the sideline there he's down in the classic college coach stance, the one knee on the sideline, just studying the game as it's going on. You gotta admire that. 13-12 our score. Big rebound, Murray. Turley with an opportunity. At the buzzer, no good. All right, the time clock, by the way, again, I don't know what the issue is here with their time clock this year. I think they upgraded their scoreboard controller, and it's just a little ahead, or a little behind actually than what it's sending us. But anyway, the score is always right. Just keep that in mind. We'll keep the score updated right. Sarah Holdman says, my pre-calculus class is watching in room 109. Go Lady Tigers. Yes, ma'am. Danville's boys basketball. Watching this game because they are passing time before their game tonight. I want to thank everybody for their support here on the network. Again, let's look at these. Let me pull up some of these YouTube comments and see what you guys are saying on YouTube. Haven't had a chance to look at them yet. Watching in Miss Boland's class. Shout out to Mr. Speed. And then Coach T's class says, go Lady Tigers. Mr. Rushing's military history class is watching. A lot of folks say this game should be the championship game. Wow. I mean, you got two great teams here. You got number 19 Murray, and you got number 25 Owensboro Catholic, toe-to-toe here in Richmond. We might see these two teams in the Sweet 16 come March. Curtis will take a three, in and out of there. Carver followed up with a rebound. Greer came in there, tried to help as well. It goes off of Greer's fingertips. Comes Owensboro Catholic. Miranda Moeller actually learned that move in accounting class. What Ms. Moeller said. Owensboro Catholic with the basketball. Jump shot three from the free throw line. Or excuse me, jump shot from the free throw line did not fall. Excuse me. We go right back to Murray. I like that, Miranda. Learned that move in accounting class. 13-12 our score. You are watching the game live on PrepSpin. Thanks to Champion Ford here today. I also want to thank our title sponsor on the network, Mingua Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of PrepSpin. Lizzie Curtis with a 3, no good. Carver will chase down the rock. That's one thing Murray does possess, is a lot of speed on their team. Not as tall as this Owensboro Catholic team, but they do have speed, and speed, as you know, does win ball games. And Parker Greer, who is tough. Parker Greer is about as tough as you can get, is going to the line because she's able to box out and get her hands on those rebounds. Free throw good. Tied up 13-all. Susan Kemper watching today. Second free throw from Murray, also good. That was Greer at the line, hitting both for the Lady Tigers. Inside move, nice move to the basket. Couldn't get it to fall, however, was Clemens. Nope, that was actually 34. That was Keelan. Here's Curtis, kickball. (14-13). 6 minutes and 18 seconds left to go here in this first half of play. Curtis looking for those threes. She has been defended well in that first game against Danville and defended well in this game so far, although she has dropped 1 3 on Owensboro Catholic so far. 14-13. Timeout going to be called. Murray. Oh, 5-second call, excuse me, my bad. 5-second call. I thought Coach Faust was calling a timeout there. He looked like he was motioning on the sideline, wanting the timeout, but it was a 5-second call. Drive to the basket, nice move. Again, couldn't get it to fall there for Owensboro Catholic was Clemens. Couldn't get it to go down. Murray with the basketball. Clemens got some nice moves. If she can just finish at the rim, she would be an amazing player in this ball game. Curtis, she's found herself a 3, but it's wide up top. Rebounded, however, and put back up and in by Carver. That 3, it might have been partially blocked. Might have been partially blocked, that 3. O'Cath with the basketball. Innings with it. Swings it over here to Spencer. Spencer Harvey, that is. They look back inside. That's Lyon, and Lyon scores. Lyon able to drop that in, 16-15. 4 minutes and a half left to go here in this first half of play. Ball on the floor, however, coming out of there with it was Turley. Timeout, Murray. Murray's going to take the timeout here. (30-second) timeout. We'll keep it right here as we pause just for a second so that we can get some of these shout outs here. Go Lady Tigers, Victoria Doherty says. 16-15 the score. .405 left to go. Some of those comments are hilarious. Curtis with the basketball. Now out top as Greer had a touch on it. Here's Gearhart. Gearhart swings it back over to Greer off the glass. No good. Big rebound in there by none other than Clements, Sarah Beth Clements. And we're going to have traveling called against OCAF. 3:38 left to go here in this first half of play. Our score 16-15. Murray with a 1-point lead. This one's going to turn out to be a classic, I think. It's got that billing in it. Low scoring one, but it may turn out to be that type of game today. Jump shot. Greer, good. Parker Greer dropping the dime. 18-15. Jump shot. Good. Count that. That was Spencer Harvey. Spencer Harvey knocking that one down for Owensboro Catholic. (18-17) our score. And we're going to have traveling called against the Tigers. OCAF, Henning bringing the ball up the floor, Isabella. Mr. Ed, sophomore English class, is cheering on those Lady Tigers. Battle for the rock. Turley comes out of there with it. Layup with the left hand, count it. That was a beautiful layup by Turley. She saw the opponent to her right, laid it up with the left. That was beautiful. That's 3 wide, and battle for the board, and we're going to have traveling called against Owensboro Catholic. Steps called. Murray will have the basketball back. 20-17. They've got a 3-point lead here on Owensboro Catholic. Room 209 in Miss Robinson's class. They've got a quiz, AP Stats quiz, that they hope will be delayed, but they're cheering on the Lady Tigers. Miss Holtzman, better delay that quiz. .140 left to go here in this first half. Curtis couldn't get the 3. Rebound underneath Owensboro Catholic. Keelan cleared that rebound. Clemens. They look inside now here to Keelan. Almost lost the rock. And they do throw it out of play. It'll go right back to Murray. Coach Carr subbing for Coach Faust in the biology class says, go Lady Tigers. Gearhart. That's one thing about the Murray fans is you guys are so socially involved. I love it. Absolutely love it. You guys are definitely in tune down there and just amazing. Owensboro Catholic sending in a lot of pictures too, and we're retweeting those. Appreciate that. Both of these programs all over social media and promote their programs very well. 20-17. And we're going to have a foul called out top. It's going to go against Keelan. Mackenzie Keelan trying to poke the ball loose from Parker Greer. Parker Greer, we like to refer to her as a basketball star, but we understand that her main sport is soccer, that she will be playing at the next level for Murray State, that is. At the free throw line, good. 21-17, Murray Tigers. 43.5 seconds officially left to go here in this first half. Second free throw good. We'll let the clock sync up here. All right, clocks are synced. 22-17 our score. Henning with the basketball for Owensboro Catholic. Right wing now. Conkright had the touch on the ball. Now back to Henning. Ball being battled for. Parker Greer down on the floor, got after it, and it goes off of Owensboro Catholic. It'll go right back to Murray. Parker Greer with the hustle play. Murray will have a shot here for, well, no, they're going to hold it and go to the locker room with the lead. 22-17 here at the half. 22-17 our score. Murray going to the locker room with the lead. And we're going to step out. We'll be back here in just a few moments from Richmond, Kentucky. Let me wait and see if this may be the award that they're talking about that Lizzie Curtis may be receiving here at half. We don't want to go into break if she's receiving the award here. I'll tell you what. Well, here they go. All right. We will go to the commercial real quick. We'll be back.
Family will always be there, even when they're not, because the traditions that are created will be passed down from one generation to the next. Built Ford proud. Champion Ford in Owensboro.
What's your starting five? How about this one? Mild, hot, Cajun, barbecue, and teriyaki. It's the flavors of Mingua beef jerky, each one handmade from Ronnie Mingy's all-natural recipe using top-quality beef. That's what makes Mingua beef jerky stand out. Take it from me, Tom Leach. Pick up a package today, and if you don't see it, ask for it. And check them out online at minguabeefjerky.com. That's M-I-N-G-U-A beefjerky.com. And go there today to see their newest product, Mingua beef jerky meat sticks in mild, hot, or honey barbecue.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
work really hard, but I don't make a whole lot of money. And now my hours are being cut back at work. I've gotten so far behind on my bills, I feel like I'll never get caught up.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
We're not going to judge you.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
The future of healthcare seems dark at times, but for patients in Kentucky with diagnostic imaging needs, there's a place with clarity and a compassionate staff. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI provides quality patient care while saving you hundreds to thousands of dollars as compared to hospital-based centers. Remember, for your medical imaging needs, you have a choice. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
There are 50 Whitaker Bank locations serving Kentucky communities just like mine.
61 Whitaker Bank ATMs throughout Kentucky make getting quick access to cash easy.
Whitaker Bank staff serves the needs of nearly 70,000 Kentucky customers every day.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 496 Kentucky schools.
Over 282,000 students benefit from Whitaker Bank's Kentucky education initiatives.
Whitaker Bank has contributed almost $441,000 to education programs for the advancement of Kentucky's youth.
We share your passion, Kentucky.
Love the bank that loves you back.
Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Over 30,000 Kentuckians are saving time and money by doing their banking online with Whitaker Electronic Banking.
341,000 transactions were made on the go last year using the Whitaker Bank mobile app.
Over 340,000 text alerts were sent last year with Whitaker Bank text banking.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Did you know, in addition to education assistance, UPS now provides housing for qualified employees through the UPS Kentucky Living Options and Opportunities Path, also known as UPS Kentucky Loop. You can work part-time in Louisville, go to school at Jefferson Community and Technical College, and receive housing for up to 2 years. Earn a degree or learn a trade. It's up to you. Loop benefits are available to those who live outside the Louisville metro area, whether you're just starting college or going back to school. It's time to get in the loop. For more information, visit upsjobs.com. That's upsjobs.com.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
I'm on a fixed income. Credit cards help me balance the money that's coming in and what I need to live on. I've thought about bankruptcy, but how am I supposed to pay for it?
Sometimes the people that need help the most are the very people who can least afford it.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
I work really hard, but I'm struggling to pay my bills on time. I've gotten pretty far behind, and I don't know what to do.
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
I work really hard, but I'm struggling to pay my bills on time. I've gotten pretty far behind, and I don't know what to do.
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
Back here at Eastern Kentucky University, I want to give a shout out to Josh Moore of the Herald Leader Sports, Kentucky Herald Leader. Thanks for the shout out, Josh, on Twitter. Appreciate that. Always appreciate all your support, and you know, we retweet back and forth a lot. You know, your stuff, our stuff, and just a great partner, Josh. I truly appreciate our friendship and everything, and thanks for watching today. So shout out to you, buddy. And then the Murray fans, man, you guys keep getting it right. Hey, the accounting class, thanks to you all. I kept saying 22-17 was the score here in Richmond, which it was. It is. That's the score here at half. But our scoreboard kept saying 16 on it. We got that fixed. That's the good news. Now we can just get this time clock running the way it's supposed to run. I'll give you guys updates on that time clock if it gets out of sync like it is now. It's running now. I'll just give you the time clock. How about that? Don't worry about the time clock. We'll keep up with the score. It's 22-17. Owensboro Catholic with a basketball to start out this second half of play. You're watching the game live here on PrepSpin. Ball out top. Jump shot on the way. Jump shot for Madeline Lyon does not fall. Battle for the board. That's McKay down low. And we're going to have a whistle. And it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will go back to Murray. Gearhart bringing the ball up the floor. Murray in the white. Nice move there by Parker Greer, and good pass by Gearhart. Parker Greer moved to her left on a dash. Turned right back to the right and got open for that pass. Turnaround jump shot, no good down there by Clemens. Another jump ball going to be called. Murray all over the rock right now here to start this third quarter of play. Clock is trying to sync up. They're at 7:02 officially up on the scoreboard. We're pretty close. Three, no good. Rebound for Murray. Carver had that rebound. I want to say Carver's, isn't it Carver's father that owns the seafood place down there? That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, back to the game. I'll give him a shout out anyway. There's a three on the way. Couldn't get it to fall. Gearhart chases down the board. Big things Kentucky watching today. 24-17 to score. Gearhart dishes another beautiful pass from Gearhart. Greer with the bucket. Greer knocks the ball loose on the pass. It was a wild pass over on the sideline. 6:16 left to go here in the third quarter of play. And these Murray fans are on their feet. Look at the hustle that Murray's came out with here to start this third quarter of play. Spencer Harvey with the basketball. And we're going to have a push off underneath. It's going back the other way. Murray will have the basketball back. They call the foul on Keelan, Mackenzie Keelan. A little bit too much contact underneath, trying to get loose. Turley will bring up the basketball here for Murray. Ball out top, Carver. Curtis will take the three, couldn't get it to fall. Rebound by Spencer Harvey. Spencer Harvey, court vision, looking up the floor. And the shot is up, count it. The basket good by Madeline Lyon. She'll go to the line for the opportunity for the and one. Watch the pass. Got it to fall there on the UPS Kentucky instant replay. You are again watching this game live here on PrepSpin. The score 26-20. Counting class gonna like that. 26-20, the official score. I think they got a, we'll say they got a short in their data feed here at EKU. Thing we plug into to get the scoreboard data. Pretty sure it's got a short in it. Might have to switch over to a manual. Three, no good. Harvey again with that rebound for Owensboro Catholic. Dribbling with the left hand, couldn't find anything open inside the lane, but they kick it out, and the three is good for Harvey. Harvey knocking that three down. Watch this again. Driving it here at Eastern Kentucky. 26-23, it's a 3-point ball game. And you see a good look of Owensboro Catholic with the those green jerseys. I love those jerseys. They pretty amazing. We got a tweet sent to us about Curtis. She said she was 3 threes away. Let's see if we can get on that. Curtis was 3 threes away from something. You guys mind? We got so many tweets since then. Do you mind retweeting that? 26-23 our score. Ball out top. Curtis with it. Gearhart swings it out. Greer, three, no good. Rebound, McKay. Spencer Harvey will bring the ball back up the floor. Three, no good. Put back is good. The basket there for Owensboro Catholic was Hannah McKay. Hannah McKay now with 5 in the ball game. Got a foul as Greer was pushed from behind. (26-25) our score. Curtis will inbound here for Murray. Ball out top, Gearhart. Gearhart looking over at Coach Wyatt Faust. Wyatt Faust was over at Owensboro Catholic, we're told. Three on the way from Curtis, no good. Big rebound by Lyon. Dribbled out of the defense there that Carver was putting all over. And Owensboro Catholic on the other end. Three on the way, no good. Carver got down on the floor, able to come up with the basketball, gets it to Gearhart. Gearhart dribbling through 3 defenders there. Gonna go right back to the right. I mean, she turned around, she would have had a layup. She kicks it out for 3, it worked out anyway. 29-25. Gearhart could have had an easy layup if she was just turned around, but kicked it out. The 3 works out even better for him. Henning takes the 3, no good. Big rebound by Clemens. Clemens, a jump ball called again. (29-25) the score. Greer with it. Little double pump. Good. Count it. Greer rocks it. 31-25. (31-25) the score. 3 on the way. Clemens, no good. Henning with the rebound for Owensboro Catholic. Goes out of play, and it will stay with the Lady Aces. Celebrating the delayed quiz in Miss Holtman's class. Cheering on the Lady Tigers. 4 threes away from 100. That's what Lizzie Curtis is. 4 threes away from 100 on the season. Henning got her own 3 rebounds. You don't see that often, but she got her own rebound from the 3. Came right back to her. Murray comes out of there with it. Turley will bring the ball up the floor. So if Lizzie hits 4 more threes, it would be 100 on the season for her. That's pretty big time. Think about that. 300 points. Just off threes on the season with 4 more of those. Curtis with it. We got a foul underneath, a push off against Owensboro Catholic. 31-25. 1:08 left to go here in this third quarter of play. (31-25) the score. Nice feeding for Carver, and Carver puts it up and in. That was a beautiful pass from the inbounds. Back the other way as the ball goes out of play off of Murray. 33-25. The Murray Tigers lead in Owensboro Catholic. 3 on the way. In and out of there. The putback denied. McKay had it. Partially blocked by Murray. Did not see who got the hand on it. Gearhart with it up top. 33-25 the score. A lot of contact up top. Clemens came in hacking at the ball, and Carver was wondering where the foul was up top. (33-25) the score. Murray with the rock. Gearhart moving to her left. And 3, no good. Rebound, Greer, trying to put it up, no good. Rebound, Clemens, and Owensboro Catholic will let the time run out here in the third quarter of play. Going to head to the fourth and final quarter unless there's an overtime. Our score, 33-25, Murray with the lead. We'll be back here from Richmond, Kentucky.
Family will always be there, even when they're not, because the traditions that are created will be passed down from one generation to the next. Built Ford proud, Champion Ford in Owensboro.
Back here live at Eastern Kentucky University. William Moorfield here with you as we bring up the volume just a little bit. Has a couple people, Carl, we heard you, that said we needed the volume up just a little bit. So I increased it just a tad as we bring you the fourth quarter of play here live on PrepSpin. Murray leading 33-25 over Owensboro Catholic. Harvey with the basketball out top. They'll swing it over to McKay. Clemens takes it up and puts it in. And almost come up with the steal right there with Spencer Harvey with the hustle. Trying to catch Murray sleeping on that inbound. Owensboro Catholic decided to come out here in the fourth and turn up the defense another notch. Gearhart with it. One-on-one here against Lyon. Gearhart swings it over to Greer. Greer gives it to Turley. Turley giving it back over here to Carver, who gave it to Curtis. And a foul up top, going to be called against Owensboro Catholic. Foul's going to go against Keelan, Mackenzie Keelan. That's her third of the ball game. Turley with it. Greer, now Curtis. Curtis to Carver, and then another foul call. That foul by Madeline Lyon. Turley put down one dribble. She's being guarded by Clemens today. Well, at least on that particular possession she was. Curtis left open for a three, in and out of there. Basketball will go to Owensboro Catholic. (33-27). McCray, now Clemens. Spencer Harvey for the three, no good. Curtis had the rebound come to her on the one hopper. Turley swinging it over here to Parker Greer. Greer with a jump shot that goes down. Timeout. Called a 30-second timeout by Owensboro Catholic. 35-27, 5:45 left to go here in this ball game. 5:45, the official time. Their coach, Wyatt Faust. Carl Atherton again watching today. Appreciate that, Carl. Brian, get a load of this name. Brian Clyde Martindale watching today. Brian Clyde Martindale. Watching today. 35-27. Comes Owensboro Catholic. Spencer Harvey with the basketball. 35-27, Murray with the lead, trying to go on to the semifinals. Three from the right side, good. And it's just called a two. It was called a two for Owensboro Catholic. Gearhart, now Parker Greer. Now Gearhart again. Gearhart's got that mentality out there, that game face right here in front of our broadcast position. Just an amazing athlete. Coughs up the basketball right there, though. Clemens came up with it, dished off to Madeline Lyon, and Madeline Lyon was fouled going to the basket. Carver's going to pick up the foul. Lyon at the line for Owensboro Catholic. First free throw good. 35-30 our score. Second free throw misses. Parker Greer with the rebound. Gearhart being pressured. Nice screen over there by Curtis. Gearhart, the dribbling skills right there. Got down low and was able to handle those drills. She's like a Harlem Globetrotter out there. Here's Curtis. Now, Carver. Carver was looking inside to Gearhart. Ball punched loose by Owensboro Catholic. (35-30). .4:17 left to go here in this ball game. 35-30 our score. Curtis will take the three. No good. Not getting the quality look. Not getting the quality look that she normally gets because this Owensboro Catholic team is so tall. Owensboro Catholic team is very, very tall, 1 through 5 out there on the floor. .35-30 our score. Owensboro Catholic with a rock. Henning with it. Henning swinging it back out top. Spencer Harvey now over to the right side. With the rock over there is that Allie Maggard in the ball game? I believe so. Maggard will take a three. Couldn't get that one to fall. And Murray with the basketball. Allie Maggard, by the way, champion forward. Joe Maggard, want to appreciate his sponsorship again of today's ball game. 35-30. Murray with the rock. 35-30 again our score. Murray wanting a foul. Not called out top. Gearhart with it. Carver going to set a pick. Nope, Gearhart goes back the opposite direction. Timeout call Murray. .35-30 our score, 3:20 left to go here in this ball game. Sarah Holtman, pre-calc is hyped. Says go Tigers. Oh, Michael Robinson says, students say the refs need to eat some carrots so they can see the Lady Tigers getting mugged. Oh, goodness. They do, you know, carrots does help the eyes, Michael. You're right about that. Oh, goodness. That was pretty funny. It is a physical ball game out there, no doubt about it. This is one that you go to battle to, and when the battle's over with, you hug your team because you survived. And whoever survives this ball game will go into the back and hug their team because they survived it. It is a battle out there. Curtis, 3, yes! Curtis with the 3, now 2 away from 100. She's got 98 on the season. I saw that. That was a design play, Coach Faust, as Clemens hits a 3 on the other end. 38-32, and they actually credit that as a 2, by the way, for Owensboro Catholic. That was a 2. It looked like a 3, but here's Curtis again. That one left short. Greer there to come up with a basketball. Parker Greer goes down. Carver, Gearhart, all starting 5. Come over to pick her up and help her up off the floor. You gotta like that. Amy Long McDowell says this game is intense. Yes, ma'am. 38-32 the score. Free throw here by Greer. Misses. It was a 1-and-1 situation, as we're now down to 2.5 left to go in this ball game. Drive to the basket, no good. Ball knocked loose, picked up and put back up and in by McKay. Hannah McKay puts that one up and in. Again, want to thank everybody for tuning in. Champion Ford, thank you so much. ChampionOwensboro.com. You can reach them, give them a call, leave them a voicemail if they get their voicemail on today to thank them for bringing today's game for you. Even the Murray fans out there, if you don't mind calling them and just say thank you. I think that's a great way to show those folks respect for them supporting high school sports in such a great way today. Their numbers 270-684-1441. Call them and tell them thank you. Hey, Jerry Maggard, I apologize. It's Jerry Maggard, not Joe. Again, Champion Ford. 38-34 the score. Long football pass, chased down, and Gearhart came up with it. Ball on the floor, and I think she got the timeout. I think Gearhart called the timeout in time. 2 officials on top of it. A full timeout called. So the ball will be inbound right here directly in front of us here at our broadcast position. Looking back through the tweets. A lot of tweets coming in. A lot of people watching this ball game. Go back here to the YouTube comments and see what we got here. Chad Maggard says, Jerry Maggard, not Joe. Brandon Dill says, let's go Owensboro Catholic. Deanna Darnell says, whoop, whoop. Shout out to Guthrie Brothers from Mayfield. They're watching. Austin Clement says, we can do it. This is a good game, Ronald Scott. Nice replay action from Mr. Jack Burford. All right, here we go. .221 officially on the clock, on the time clock here at Eastern Kentucky University. Ref going out to try to separate, give a little distance between the defense setup. Curtis going to inbound the basketball, gets it to Gearhart. Gearhart moving to the left. Carver having a hard time out top. She does get it over to Turley, however. I love how everybody comes to the basketball for this well-coached Murray basketball team. They're outsized today, yet they're trying to hold on. They're up by 4. Owensboro Catholic trying to come back in this one. Whose ball game is it? Murray has the edge, but we do got a foul out top, and Turley did not like the push by Spencer Harvey. Spencer Harvey with a push out top and just about took Turley off her feet. I mentioned they were tall. They are also physical, this Catholic team. They're going to do well this season. They are going to do real well. You can tell they've hit the weight room as well. Mentioned their physicality. But you know how you refer to muscles as guns. These girls got guns. Big muscles. 38-34. Back the other way. Ball goes on the baseline over there. It's still in play, and coming out of there with it and couldn't get it to fall was Clemens, and she's down. Clemens is down. See if we can look. Well, I need to go back a little bit farther than that. Clemens is down. The trainer out to take a look. We'll see if we can see what happened at least. So. Clemens still down. They're checking her out. Here's what happened on the instant replay. Clemens doesn't appear like she's in a ton of pain right now. We'll slow it down right here. She's getting back up, walking off on her own. That's a good sign. And I think she might have just, don't want to speculate on it, but it looked like she had just landed on somebody was all. 1:31 left to go in this one. We hope she gets back out there quickly as going to the line is Henning for Owensboro Catholic. The first free throw is good. 38-35 the score. You are watching the game live here on PrepSpin thanks to Champion Ford out of Owensboro. Second free throw, good. And the timeout going to be called a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 30-second timeout here on the floor. Tim says this is a great game. Feels like I'm at the game 2 states away north of the game. Yep, he's up in Michigan. It's a big Ohio we got to go through to get where you're at. And appreciate you tuning in. 38-36 to score. Senior Parker. Glad to see some kids from my time at Murray. Sends his greetings. Senior Parker. 38-36. It's a 2-point ball game. The officials over there talking with the Owensboro Catholic head coach, Michael Roberts. They're talking about Clemens trying to get her back into the ball game. She did go over to check in. She went over to check in. Coach Wyatt Faust now coming over to listen in on the conversation. Coach Wyatt Faust He says, let's hurry up. He says, let's go. He says, let her in, let's just go. Coach Wyatt Fowles yelling over there at the officials. .131 left to go in this ball game. 38-36 the score. Murray with the basketball. Coach Wyatt Fowles said, let's just hurry up. Get your 5 out there. Let's go, he said. 38-36. Ball knocked back. Nope. It's going to be a foul, and that's going to send Murray to the line. I thought there for a second they might have knocked it loose on the baseline, but Parker Greer is going to go to the line. Henning going to get charged with a foul. Not a bad foul. You guys got the best seat in the house, they say. We certainly got the best seat in the house down in Murray and in Owensboro, wherever you may be watching. Some folks are watching in Michigan. Free throw good. 39-36, it's a 3-point ball game. 1:26 left to go. Second free throw. That one no good. Owensboro Catholic could tie or get within one here. Clemens kicks it back out. And a foul going to be called against Murray, and I believe they're going to ring up Curtis for it. Yep. Curtis picks up her second of the ball game. Leading scorer in the ball game for Murray is Parker Greer. She's got 17, folks. Clemens takes a 3. Clemens hits the 3. Timeout, Owensboro. 39-39. Clemens knocks down the big 3. Watch this again. Off the inbounds, and Clemens right there was set, was ready, and knocked it down. Oh, Murray, you got another nail biter today. Had one yesterday against Danville. These teams right here have been in a battle today. How lucky are we to bring this game to you guys on our network? Another classic here tonight. Another classic. Teams are in a timeout. We'll be right back, folks.
Family will always be there, even when they're not, because the traditions that are created.
All right, we're going to have to break into that commercial. They come out real quick out of that timeout. Murray with the basketball. Murray going to bring the ball up the floor here. Down under a minute now. Gearhart gives it to Carver. Carver up top being picked up by Clemens. Clemens with the defensive pressure. Carver dribbles out of it, gives it to Turley. Turley going to be fouled from behind. She's going to be fouled there by Madeline Lyon. Madeline Lyon fouls Turley to send Turley to the line. It was like a train running through here as Lyon had the hips of Turley, was holding on to the hips of Turley as they were running by our broadcast position. Turley hits the free throw. That puts Murray up 40-39. .40-39 our score. Turley at the line trying to hit this second free throw. Free throw's up, free throw's good. Murray's up by 2. Owensboro Catholic with a basketball. They hit a big 3 a while ago from Clemens. A 3 here could give them the lead. A reach-in foul. Parker Greer, good call probably here by Wyatt Fowles. Parker Greer was telling Greer to foul. The next one will put Owensboro Catholic at the line. They had one foul to give. The next one will put Owensboro Catholic at the line. Here's Lyon, who handed it off right back there. We're down to 30 seconds, folks. Spencer Harvey has it. Murray up 41-39. Owensboro Catholic going to play for the tie, or will they go for the win here? 15 seconds. You folks are biting your fingernails back at home, I can tell. I can hear you chomping all the way here at Eastern Kentucky. Here goes. Out for a three. It's up. It's good. It is up. It is good with 2.6 seconds left to go. A three by Owensboro Catholic. 42-41. Who hit it? That's the question. Let's look back here. It was 25. That was Madeline Lyon. Right there. Madeline Lyon. And they should have. A timeout was called. Let's look back here and just see how much time they could give Murray. I'll look back on my end because I see the ref talking about it. So when the ball goes through the hoop, the ref looking, and we got a timeout called at, it's pretty close up there. They're going to put 4 seconds on the board. 4 seconds is the official time on the clock up top. 4 seconds, and that is plenty of time for Murray to come down and try to score here. 4 seconds on the clock, 42-41. Curtis or Gerhardt, that's the question. Could it be Parker Greer that gets the shot? She's got 17 in the ball game. Carver's got 9. The young lady that hit the big shot, Madeline Lyon, has got 11. Here's Gerhardt. Gerhardt. Shot is short. Owensboro Catholic survives. Owensboro Catholic goes on to the next round. The semifinals await. Owensboro Catholic. 42-41 the final. A big shot by Madeline Lyon sends the Lady Aces on to the semifinals. What a ball game. What a ball game. We truly, truly appreciate both fan bases tuning in. You guys are awesome. And I know for you Murray fans, it didn't go quite the way that you wanted it to here today. As, man, just watching the girls walk off the court, crying. Lizzie Curtis over here, bawling. Wyatt Faust trying to rally everybody together and just giving them a fist bumps and telling them, hey, you guys did great. That's why I like Wyatt Faust. I mean, what a great coach you guys got down there in Murray. Owensboro Catholic, though, they go on to win. Murray's going to get recognized, it looks like. All-tournament team. Parker Greer makes the all-tournament team. Parker Greer being recognized here. Again, want to thank everybody for tuning into this one. What a game. Murray's going to be just fine going into the postseason, you guys. I promise you that. Thanks to the Murray fan base down there. Thanks to all the students watching. And thanks to all of Owensboro Catholic that tuned in today as well. We'll see you guys the next game. I believe tomorrow. We've got you guys in action tomorrow. So keep that in mind. Murray, again, we'd love to come down sometime and do a game down there at your school and just soak up the tradition there at Murray High and the awesome fans. Owensboro Catholic, same thing. All right, we'll see you guys later.